Arena Pharmaceuticals, the drug maker, getting a bump in the pre-market as the FDA says that it will start considering drugs as a more viable way to treat some forms of obesity. Arena makes one of the only 2 obesity drugs that has received FDA approval since 1999, Dom.
Well, Betty, number 9 is Research in Motion, the BlackBerry maker. It's announced that it has reached a deal with Microsoft for the rights to use the software company's file memory technology in some of its smartphones as RIM tries to gain back market share against the iPhone and those Android-based operating systems. Josh.
And number 8 is Blackstone, the world's biggest private equity firm, has agreed to buy the home security and energy management company Vivint for about $2 billion. This is part of Blackstone's move this year to seek new revenue in residential real estate. Betty.
And at number 7 is AutoZone. That is the automotive parts store announcing fourth quarter results this morning, reporting a beat on earnings and gross margin. Revenue coming in shy of analyst estimates. Shares of the company are up 10% so far this year.
And coming in number 6 is Corning. Shares of the world's largest glass maker are popping in the pre-market this morning after being raised to buy from neutral over at Goldman, citing diversification and capital allocation. Goldman also raised the price target $2 to $16 a share. Josh.
And number 5 is Google. The internet search engine giant has joined forces with 13 other internet companies, including Amazon and Facebook, to form a lobbyist group called the Internet Association Group, which will advocate for economic growth and job creation in the internet sector. Betty.
Online. Well, General Mills is your number 4. That is the company, the global food company. Those shares are rising in the pre-market after the company reported first quarter profit that topped Wall Street estimates, and it also reaffirmed forecasts as sales gained in Europe and also in Canada.
Well, Betty, number 3, no surprise here. Apple, the world's largest technology consumer company, biggest company overall. 4 publishers have offered to avoid setting the retail price of ebooks for 5 years as the company seeks to end an EU antitrust probe into the digital book price fixing schemes there. Alex.
And number 2 is Facebook. The social media company is testing a service that places advertisements on third-party apps as the company seeks to boost revenue from marketing. Facebook's move to become a so-called, quote, ad network would allow it to boost its share of the $2.5 billion mobile ad market. Betty.
Well, we haven't seen this stock in your number 1 spot for quite some time, but it is Goldman Sachs. The global investment bank has announced that Chief Financial Officer David Viniar, who has held his position for 12 years, will be replaced by Harvey Schwartz in January as Viniar takes a seat on the company's board.